What is up? What is up? What's up, everybody? We are here to do a little drafters. I'm JC, and this is my guy Pete. We are here representing the Sports Affiliation. So I got in here at the 2 spot. I took Jamar Chase over Bijan Robinson. And where are you at, Pete?
I'm way over at the 7th spot, and I took CD Lamb.
And Iggy's at the 12. Is there anybody else in here that we know?
Mm.
Not that I see. It's kind of nice because we're all kind of like you're in the middle, I'm in the front, and he's at the back.
Usually, we're always at the back.
Yeah. Today I drafted from the 10 spot in a 10-team league, and I liked my team. It was a keeper too, so it was interesting. We'll see. Apparently, my buddy was running, or one of the guys in the league was running, and he said that my team was my worst team in the league. So that means I'm gonna end up winning the championship.
That's how it goes.
I was like, yeah, I like those results, buddy.
Yeah. I really.
What's up, y'all? What is up? Where y'all hanging here? Do you trust Puka? What's up, Coach? I mean, as long as he doesn't get in trouble, I definitely trust Puka.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be elite, you know. I think that team is like literally go for broke. They're Super Bowl or bust.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play just fine. He's gonna put whatever happened behind him, and he's still gonna play really good football. Like you said, the Rams are going all in. They're trying to win because I believe this is Stafford's last year.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, I'm up next.
Yep. I'd also like to announce that I'm not wearing a hat today.
Pete.
Gotta let the head breathe a little bit.
I'm gonna turn that sound off on here and on here. Neighbors just went. That was a great pick, dude. It's crazy that like London, all these guys are still here. Collins, Nico's still here. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Pickens over both of those players. I like Nico. I like Drake London. I just think better quarterback.
Yeah, I could understand that.
Damn, Brock already went.
You got 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna take Trey McBride.
And anybody that's new here, this is best ball. You draft, and that's it. You don't have to set your lineup or none of that. It does it for you, and it's fun.
Yeah,
you learn how to stack.
If you haven't got on drafters yet, you can use our promo code TSABETS, and they'll match up to $100.
I mean, why not?
TSABETS. All right, Pete, you're up next. Yeah, dude, Drake London and Nico Collins in the 3rd rounds is insane value. What's up? What's up, Rich?
No, we're gonna go with it.
What are your thoughts on Genty, dude? What are your thoughts on Genty? I got Mike Washington in the 10th round today, and I was very happy about it.
Hey, Rich. Been a while. How you doing? You still collect cards?
I'd like to hear your thoughts on Genty.
What are your thoughts on Fernando Mendoza?
I think it don't matter. You got Kirk Cousins. He's probably one of the best veterans to teach players to play.
I believe their head coach said that he wishes he had 3 more weeks of preseason because his team needs it. He took Genty late 2nd last night.
Well, we drafted Sunday after the injury, and we watched him go in the 6th round, which is crazy value, but I don't know, man. I'm really high on Washington. He's looks really good. What's up, Jaden? Make sure y'all get subscribed. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy, but you never know, dude. Genty comes back. I'm going to tell you right now, there are things that I saw. So here are the things that I saw that worry me. One, the injury, when it happened, right? The reaction to when it happened. The players that were on the field reacted incredibly like it was a big injury, right? They were like down on their knees, like praying, like stuff like that. That to me is not like an ankle sprain, right? Not only that, he needed help off the field. I feel like even like PCLs, like you can see those guys, they'll like walk off the field. So somebody being helped off the field to me says injury is worse than we think. All right, the next week, right? We saw him like when the injury happened, we almost saw him like grabbing at his knee, right? It looked like he was grabbing at his knee. It was like almost like a high leg injury or like high ankles. And then the next time they talked about it, it was a high ankle sprain. And then after that, it was like Shefty came out and they were talking, and him and McAfee were talking, and that's when I kind of like he was like, yeah, it seems to be like he's like doing all right. I think it's going to be a lower ankle sprain. Here, let me get my picks in next. And then to me, what it was like his body language and the way he was saying it, like he was holding something back, that he knew something, and he was like holding something back. And that right there. And then the next thing that came out was like, all right, who we got here? I'm going to go Tet. We might just go a bunch of wide receivers.
Yeah, it might be something you just can't go ahead and say, just tape it up. He'll be fine. If he tries, he'll probably re-injure it.
Dude, Parker Washington is going so high now. Ah, fuck. I got stuck. I guess I got Luther.
You just stole my guy.
I didn't mean to. My app froze. My app literally froze on me. So sorry. That's not who I wanted. That's not who I wanted, but
we can't trade in best ball.
No. My app literally froze. Yeah, dude, I agree. I think Mike Washington's going to play a big role. There was an analyst that was, I'm not going to name names, but that was talking that he thinks that he wanted to make a bet. That he says Mike Washington's going to play week 1. I said, I don't think so. I always like to do food bets. I don't like to bet money with other analysts. I like to bet food. Yeah. And then he was also saying that if Genty is healthy all the way, that Mike Washington won't have more than 30% snap share, and I almost want to take that bet too.
What Coach Krug says here, I like
the
that.
ADP is high.
I like Jacoby Myers over Parker. Man, he's got great hands.
It's really late, and he's going really late.
Yeah.
He's like the last of the receivers going on that team.
Remember when he was on the Raiders a few years ago?
What's up, Angie?
Oh, it's my daughter.
Your wife?
Hello.
Oh, it's your daughter.
Yeah.
You should. Is there any of your kids into like fantasy football yet? Have you talked to any of them, or your wife? Is your wife into it?
No.
None of them?
No, I was thinking about getting divorced and marrying somebody who's into I'm just kidding. Let's hope she's not watching.
No, my fiance's not really. My fiance's into basketball. She's into basketball and baseball.
I mean, she watches the game with me, but I mean, she's got like, I don't know what this is. You know what? I'm gonna reach here because I'm already stacking. So let's stack. Let's keep stacking.
Yeah, dude, I took Caleb Williams today in that draft. Like I said, I had Luther Burden as a keeper in the 14th round, so I was just at that point I was like, whatever, dude. I'm just gonna take Caleb and stack him. And if Burden doesn't turn out, which I know, I mean he's gonna, but if he doesn't, a 14th round keeper on him is like it doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah, I think he's just got to get past this little injury he has. He's day to day, but he should be okay. And if you're watching this show, please hit that like and subscribe button.
Yeah, definitely. Damn, Marvin Harrison one. I was going to take him there, but because that would be really good value. But I'm going to go Brooks here.
I no longer believe in Marvin Harrison Jr. I just don't think. I think he's had too much pressure of trying to be his dad, and he can't.
I like Rome too, dude. His film is crazy to watch. Man, why can't we get rid of this shit?
So had he not gotten injured last year, the broken foot, he would been like 1,000-yard receiver. He was doing great that first half of the season until he got injured.
Why can't you just like get rid of this? I don't need this here.
Hey, Coach, I miss you. We haven't been on a show together since the draft. That was fun.
Yeah, I agree, Coach. He's like my 5th or 6th wide receiver on the team. So at that point, it's value is great.
Oh man. I'm getting stuck here. What do I want to do? Make the pick. Damn, really didn't want. But all right.
Dowdle's gonna be fine, dude. Him and
we remember last year.
Gainwell and Warren, they both finished 16-17 or 17-18, which it doesn't matter. It's pretty right the same, but I think it's gonna be the same role for Warren's gonna have that same role he had, and then Dowdle will kind of just come in. It's gonna be the same thing.
I don't trust Warren. I've drafted him and he just doesn't pan out.
Yeah, good for best ball.
Hey, Quentin Johnson, your guy. You believe in him a little bit now?
Yeah, I drafted him this year.
Nice.
I drafted him in the league I was just in, dude. After seeing that play, dude, I was at the bowling alley and I watched that happen. I was just like, whoa. Yeah. And there was nobody around him. He was gone. He blew past that whole defense.
I didn't know he had that type of speed.
I was like, whoa. If they can do that this year, I don't want McConkey. That was fun to watch.
Also, if you're watching, go to the TSA swag and get yourself some gear that our guy
affiliated swag
that JC creates himself. And hey, this is great material.
Dude, I love the shirts.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna have to close my door, dude. The crackheads next door. Oh, they're so loud.
We're live. You can't say stuff like that.
Oh, it's not like I'm lying. It's the truth.
I thought you moved.
No.
All right.
We got a nice lot, dude. It's like we live in a decent neighborhood. It's just like our neighbors are
noisy.
Sometimes, but they're like big time hoarders, and I think half the stuff that's in their yard is probably not theirs.
I can't stand it. So
yeah, they have like 100. They probably have like 500 bicycles in the yard.
So as I'm looking up, so people have said in the shows, why do you always look up? I'm looking up. I love it. I'm looking up at. I have the TV going with the YouTube, so I could see better. And let's see,
Iggy's starting to fly up.
Let's see what's Iggy got going on over there. Garrett Wilson, Jalen Waddle, Josh Jacobs. You don't think he's gonna get suspended?
All right, Cortland Sutton. Need running backs pretty bad.
I'm kind of even here. I'm good at quarterback now. I'm kind of surprised I got Caleb and Dak Prescott.
Screw it. I'm just going to take more wide receivers.
Load it up.
So far, let's see what this team looks like. So my roster is Jamar Chase, George Pickens, Ted McMillan, Luther Burden, Cortland Sutton, and Stephon Diggs. Those are my receivers. And then Brooks and Gainwell, and then Trey McBride. So I need to find late round running backs here. Probably next 2 picks got to be running backs. And I'll have to just find quarterbacks late. But the receivers are sweet. And then, we can flex. You have to start 3 receivers. So I'm going to be set every week.
And let's see what I got going on over here. So I got CeeDee Lamb, Saquon Barkley, Javonte Williams, Colston Loveland, Rome Odunze, Caleb Williams, Rico Dowdle, Dak Prescott, and Mekhi Lemon. I like it so far. I'm doing pretty good in this one.
All right, let me pull this one down.
Now, had this been 2 years ago, I would never know how to do best ball. This guy right here taught me. At one point, we were doing best ball like all week long and the night, every day.
It's fun. It's a good time, and it just changes. As the year goes on, players. Like I was just looking here, dude. Diggs, man, he's way up. He probably would have gone 3-4 rounds later. Here's same thing with who else was I looking at? Parker Washington. He's moved way up. It's crazy.
I think who's
all right. He's getting. I just grabbed Dobbs in the Oasis League.
Yeah, how did your draft go today?
I mean, I liked my team. I mean, my first two picks were. I was at the 10 pick. My first two picks were Saquon Barkley, A-Chain, which was I friggin' love that start. Because I already had my keepers. I had Ted McMillan in the 6th round as a keeper, and then Luther Bird in the 14th. So I'd already had, at least one starting wide receiver, one, and then a guy who could potentially be, a wide receiver 2 that's got upside. And then let's see, all right, I'll wait till after my picks here.
I gotta stop eating candy, but it's so good.
All right, Stafford and Mahomes went. All right, I'll stack this right here. I'm gonna go. Let's see. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do this first. Chris Rodriguez to get a running back. All right, cool. That worked out. And then I'm gonna take Bo Nix to get a stack with Sutton.
What are your thoughts on Dejan Love this year? Is he a value or overpriced?
Dejan Love, is he like a way back time backup? Oh, is he a receiver for? I saw somebody make a joke about him today.
Coach answered, overpriced. By 1.3 million. All right. Makes sense. All right. I need
the first time hearing that name.
When I seen the Love, I thought he was talking about.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I thought I was like, I saw somebody make a joke about it. They drafted him in the first round of their who the fuck was that? Laquan. I think Laquan said that. He posted it of me. I was like, who the fuck is that? And then I think I saw somebody posted something else somewhere about that guy who scammed those ladies. I didn't know what his name was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it now.
And I know he had some videos of him like with 49ers gear on and like him in like a sports car, and like I guess he scammed a whole bunch of women. Now I know I didn't know. I guess I didn't know his name. I just saw it.
Yeah, I didn't know his name either. But now that Coach is and you're saying it, I was like, all right, yeah, I remember this story.
That's funny, Ty.
Yeah, definitely overpriced.
Yeah, I remember seeing somebody drafted him. I was like, who the fuck is? I've never seen that name before. So I was wondering if like all of a sudden some random guy in camp took off, and I'm like, I don't know. I never heard that guy before.
He was literally a walk-on.
Yeah, I get like he wasn't even a walk-on. He was just stolen valor. Oh yeah, let me pull up that team that I drafted today. So it's a keeper, 2 keeper. So some people had some good ones, dude. Bowers was gone, Loveland was gone, and McBride was gone. So it's just like I was so lucky that Warren fell to me, because I was like, I need to have at least one of the elite tight ends, and 3 of the top ones were gone. I'm like, well, what the fuck?
I mean, so for Warren to have a really successful season, he needs Daniel Jones back.
Yeah, I know, but the upside is insane. So I'll take that. I mean, there's always somebody you can find, but it was crazy this year in this league. It was like people were drafting like it was almost like a tight end premium league. I was like, everyone's drafting tight ends. I was like, what?
You thought it was last year's Scott Fishbowl.
What the hell's going on?
Not last year, the year before, when tight end was premium. Coach says he loves Warren this year. Yeah, I really like Warren. He's one heck of a tight end, and the only issue is the quarterback position. I think once Daniel Jones comes back, it's going to be explosive. I think Daniel Jones is going to play with a big chip on his shoulder.
That was a good pick.
I got to see Iggy's team. Hold on.
I'm gonna grab Daniel Jones just because I really don't like what's here. I need running backs. There's like none left that are like good enough. There's some guys here that might get some run, but
hi, that's my girl F2F.
Ooh, there's some guys actually I'm starting to maybe.
Hold on, I'm gonna pass up here. What do I look like? What does it got? 2541. I know what I need.
We'll see how this goes. What's up? Oh, by the way, if there's any females here that want to get into an all-women's league, we have a couple spots left. Drafting on Monday night. We can hop into another one of these if you want to right afterwards. This is going pretty freaking quick.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, Dylan Sampson's somebody we can look at, but yeah, running back straight up quick. I like that Aaron Jones pick that Iggy took. I took him in my league this year, in this one we drafted earlier today too. All right, so all right, I think I took pictures of my draft.
Dylan Sampson.
Yeah. Coleman went. That's a good pick. I had him on my. There goes Dylan Sampson. Yeah, I think running backs just kind of dried up, and I'm just gonna be screwed. I think.
Yeah, usually when it's not best ball, I screw up and don't draft a running back when I need it. Rich, Pete, my thoughts on Mendoza is start Cousins. If we have the team to put around Mendoza, like a better wide receiver, I would be more for it. Yeah, that makes sense. Gotta let him develop, right?
All right, so Saquon, A-Chain, that was my first two picks. And then I got Garrett Wilson and then Tyler Warren. That was 3-4. And then I got Jadarian Price at the 5. And then my keeper, Tet, at 6. And then the 7th, I took Caleb Williams. And then the 8th round, I took Marvin Harrison Jr. because that's crazy value. Then in the 9th, I took Quentin Johnston. In the 10th, I took Mike Washington Jr. In the 11th, I took Aaron Jones. In the 12th, I took Chris Rodriguez. In the 13th, I took Cyrus Allen. And then Luther Burden in the 14th of my keeper. And then Keenan Allen in the 15th.
Yeah, that's strong. And I just drafted Keenan Allen. So we're going to run it back after this one. So if you guys want to jump in, we are doing the $5 Best Ball Championship Mini.
I'll go, I guess, Emmett Johnson. I mean, with Kenneth Walker already banged up, I guess.
Yeah, Rich. They got to get him some weapons and let him develop, though. I think sometimes they push these quarterbacks and they get the heck beat out of them, and it kind of ruins their psyche.
Is it going to be Tyrone Tracy or Najee Harris this year as the two behind Scadaboo? Najee Harris.
Fumbled. Scadaboo's going to get injured. He's going to miss time.
Tyrone Tracy's fumbling the ball and allowing Jackson Dart to get murdered.
Yeah, I don't see Scadaboo playing a full season. I see maybe 8 games. He is just too reckless with his body, and he's got to learn to run the ball the correct way and stop banging his head against the wall.
All right, what other quarterbacks are left? Anybody decent? Oh, there goes Aaron Rodgers.
All right, we're gonna take. Let's take the man who just got traded,
Kayshon Boutte. Booty.
How many rounds we got left?
We're in the 15th round. I think it's what, 18 or 20? 18,
20.
18, right? 20?
20. Yeah, you're right. This one did move pretty quick. Now is the music from your computer?
No, I'm listening to it on my TV.
That's what I thought. Scadaboo starting fights in practice. That's how he is, man. I don't know.
He's a nut, dude.
He is. Let's see. Oof. McMillan. I was gonna take him, but I don't know. All right, where are we going this time?
Is Kareem Hunt? What do you think? Does he end up in Green Bay? Does Josh Jacobs actually get suspended this year? That's the real question. I don't know if he does.
He's going to get. Well, I can't say he's going to, because you know what? They might throw it out. They might. Who knows? Iggy, are you there? Iggy, you there? What are your thoughts on Josh Jacobs?
Who has more upside, Penix, Geno Smith, or Kirk Cousins? I'll just take Penix because he's the youngest one, but I don't know. He said Kirk Cousins. I don't think it really matters. I'll just take
Cousins.
Maybe I'll just take 4. I mean, because I don't know if Daniel Jones, Penix. It's like nice to have one. I'll do that. I'll take 4.
4?
Yeah, quarter. I mean, I have Bo Nix, but like in week 10, I need somebody, right? Is Daniel Jones going to be there at 10? Maybe not. Does Michael Penix, is any of them going to be there? Who knows? But got to have somebody. And you got to remember, in these $5 ones, there's weekly winners. So you want to be the top, scorer that week. I mean, is it $5,000 top scorer for the week?
Yeah, I could use $5,000. How about you?
Dude. Hit that a couple weeks in a row would be nice.
The Bears had a play for 97 yards. Xavier Thomas, the rookie from the 3rd round, threw it to him and he just took off. I think the Bears are going to be pretty good at the receivers with the tight ends, and it's just going to be, can the offensive line hold up?
Excuse me.
Uh-oh, 3 more rounds.
Yeah, 3 more rounds. I'll probably end up taking like 2 more tight ends and then a running back, and I'll just run it with 6 running backs. I mean, I've got 6 wide receivers, but they're fucking all so solid that I think I'm good with 6. Like I waited so long on quarterback that I had to take, I had to fill in more at quarterback and hope. And I think it's almost smart, even though if you have a strong tight end in this one, to have those extra tight ends. Like I think a lot of the winners last year had like 4 tight ends, and I think that was helpful. Just you never know with tight ends. Like any week, one of them can go off, so it's kind of, and any week one of them can have a dead week. So,
oh yeah, especially the tight end position.
Yeah,
I went Tesla. How do you join the next one?
Are you in drafters? Just wait. If you haven't joined drafters yet, I'm sure you have. Make sure you do and sign up and use the promo code TSABETS because they'll match your money. Then you want to do that. So who took one of my tight ends? Gunnar Helm. He was somebody I was gonna take. But do we take Kolar or do we take? So I'm gonna take Claiborne here. He's gonna be one of my picks. He looks fun and he's been looking really fun in practice. All right, do I take which Charger tight end do you take here?
I like Gatson.
A lot of people don't. I mean, I'm gonna take Kolar. What do you think about that?
I mean, let me see.
I think my last pick's gonna be a tight end also.
Wait, so you took the guy that's not Njoku or Gatson?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Coach, go sign up for drafters. Make sure you use the promo code though, TSABETS, because like I said, if you I know you probably won't throw $100 in there, but like I said, if you do throw $100, they'll match you up to $100, and it's kind of nice. It's a lot of fucking extra free money.
I'm gonna take him.
Oh, there goes Waller. I thought about Waller too.
Didn't he retire?
No, he's signed with the Panthers.
Oh, he got over his little divorce or whatever it was from Kelsey Plum.
I have no idea. All right, I got one other guy in mind that's somebody who was a Hall of Famer was talking up.
Somebody that's already a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, somebody that's already a fantasy football Hall of Famer. And that's not Greg Kellogg. We will see.
Did we draft with him recently?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of his name right now, but I know who you're talking about.
I also, dude, another guy I kind of like, just like because he's free, is Dawson Knox, because Kincaid always gets hurt. And when Kincaid gets hurt, Dawson Knox has like 18-point games. All good. You can do it on your computer too.
That's all right. You could just sit here and talk about our picks. You could say who won this draft.
All right. I'm going to jump into the next $5 one, so make sure you do that after your pick. There's still 10 spot or 9 spots left.
Yeah, it's only got 3. All right. Iggy, we're doing it again.
Running it again, Egg. All right, I'm going Elijah Arroyo. All right, so
I closed it.
I went Bo Nix, Daniel Jones, Michael Penix, Kirk Cousins at my quarterback. Remember, this is best ball, so you just want to be prepared. I didn't, like I said, I only took one quarterback one. I didn't even really take a quarterback two. Most of my guys are like fill-ins and hopefuls. And even my running backs. Iggy, we're gonna run it again. We already jumped into the next one.
Winner, chicken dinner.
We're at 5 now. 5. So I got Brooks, Gainwell, Rodriguez, Emmett Johnson, Najee Harris, Claiborne. That's my running backs. A little soft there, but my wide receivers, and you have to start 3 wide receivers in this. Jamar Chase, George Pickens, Ted McMillan, Luther Burden, Cortland Sutton, and Stephon Diggs. So I think I'm pretty solid there. And then my tight ends are Trey McBride, Okonkwo, Kolar, and Orayo. So I think the team's decent. Like, I think it's like weirdly solid. I don't think it's like anything to speak home to. I mean, it's like really strong at wide receiver, but we'll see what everybody else kind of fills in. What about your team?
Yeah, so I went Caleb Williams, Dak Prescott, Saquon Barkley, Javonte Williams, Rico Dowdle, Mike Washington, my guy Manungai, Kimani Vidal, Nick Singleton, and then my receivers: CeeDee Lamb, Roma Dunze, Makai Lemon, Rashid Shaheed, Keenan Allen, Booty, and Isaac Tesla. And then my tight ends, I love my tight ends: Loveland, Strange, Fairmouth, and Gatson.
Yeah.
Let's see how that one turns out, because you took the other guy and I took this one. So let's see if it works out. Who gets the most points out of that?
I don't know. Like I said, I think the 4 tight end strategy is smart. I just think it's like it's almost like because tight ends get hurt too, right? They're big. They don't only catch the ball, right? They do a lot of blocking. So there's big chance of injuries, right? So sometimes it's nice to just have that guy. Somebody's gonna fill in. And even if like say a receiver on that team gets hurt, right? Tight end's he's gonna end up eating more of them targets. So I think it's kind of nice to have some of them guys that are gonna get you some of them points. Yeah, right. Especially in 20 rounds. I just think it's like safe for your team. I feel like a lot of the teams that I had that only had like, hey, I drafted Colston Loveland and I drafted Tucker Kraft. Right? It sounds like it was really strong, but boom, Colston Loveland started the season really, shallow, and then Tucker Kraft started it real strong, right? But then he got hurt, so then my team right now, then it wasn't strong, right? It only had Loveland, who came on at the end of the year, which would have been nice, which is nice, but you still have bye weeks, it's not smart, and you still have down weeks, right? So I think it's smart strategy to have those, extra tight ends, especially, we're talking about, right? They do block.
Yeah.
But you got to be smart too. Like, I faded running back here, but I feel like at that point I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take upside guys. And if this team doesn't turn out, it doesn't turn out. But I don't know. I think there's some strategy to best ball, right? You gotta think about this. But even if I don't win the big money, if I can swing and hit a couple of weeks, right, and win a couple of them weeks, especially in these ones, I'm still gonna win money, and I'm okay with that.
The only thing that scares me about Colston Loveland this year is that there's too many good tight ends in that room. You still got Cole Kmet, and then you drafted Sam Roush. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing too, right? They just did that. They just did that in with the Chargers. They drafted another tight end, and then they bring in another tight end. It's like, what the heck? It is what it is. I think that's a new thing for these teams, though. Like, they like to run these tight ends, and it's good for blocking schemes, and big bodies to throw to is always nice.
Sam Roush is a big guy.
Yeah, it's nice.
Where are we at?
Well, I mean, who did that was with 2 massive guys. They didn't really catch the ball a lot, but they were just there for options, and they were like good red zone players. was it last year, two years ago, maybe it would have been, like Mo Alley Cox, and who was the other guy, for the Colts. They were both 6'8", so they were just these massive targets, right? But they were
Yeah.
huge, so they were like great for blocking, but they weren't great for fantasy. But every once in a while they would have a big week because they would just get like 4 or 5 catches and a touchdown. You're just like, oh shit, Mo Alley Cox.
Why didn't I draft him?
No, I mean, he wouldn't really do anything for you.
Man, it's taking a while to get filled.
Oh, we just got a couple spots. That's all right. 2 more spots. So if anybody wants to get in, we're in the $5. Like I said, hop in with us. We're just here having some fun. So I'm gonna try to do these. We're gonna try to do these to get before to close out the drafting season. Well, anytime my wife is working, or my fiance is working late nights, then when she's closing, then we'll do some of these. We might do some during the day too. If she's like working a day shift and I feel like hopping on, maybe we'll do some day ones. And it's all about having fun, It's fun to hop in some of the day ones too, right? Because it's just different people you're competing against, like people that just play during the day.
Yeah, it could be just anybody from anywhere just jumping in and drafting. And what I like about the best ball is you can
there we go, we're filled.
You can play with the players. Like, you can do different ways that you draft. And
all right, Iggy jumped from 12 to 1. He said he never gets to draft at the front of it. He's happy from this one.
I got number 2. Where you at?
I'm at 6, I think.
7. I ain't too bad. Uh-oh. Is Obi-Wan in here? He said, here we go.
Yeah, he said he's here. He's right next to me at 8.
All right. All right. Iggy's gonna take Jordan Love.
I'm at 7. I think Obi-Wan's at 8.
If Mel was in this draft, she would take Jordan Love number 1.
All right, I'm gonna fire up this joint. I was gonna save it from when my lady got home, but I will just roll one up when she gets home.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a PG film.
No, baby, it's late night. No, we're going to that state fair tomorrow, dude. It's gonna be so fun.
Oh,
you got one time you got to come out to the state fair in Minnesota. It's awesome. It's huge.
You know, I was gonna ask you, is the mall worth going to, since we're gonna be out there? The kids want to do something.
I guess.
What kind of answer is that?
I wouldn't go to the mall. It used to be cool.
I mean, it's just kind of overrated.
It's huge. You can take him to the theme park inside there. It used to be cooler. Now it's Nickelodeon Universe. It used to be Camp Snoopy.
I think that's why they want to go.
Whoa. Did JSN just fall to me at 7?
He did.
Woo! I
don't like McCaffrey at number 5. Oof.
Go.
I think McCaffrey he's at the end of his career.
Oh, you two are at the front? That's nice. James Cook at the 8's nice. Wow, dude. JSN at 7 is value.
He's not going to have the same year that he had, because that was just a monster, but he's going to have very close, similar numbers.
I don't even care if he finishes as a 6 or 7. I'm okay with that.
And here's the problem with being 1 or 2. You got to wait like an hour to your next pick.
See what falls to me here. There's a couple of great picks here.
I could go for a deep dish pizza.
Omarion, great. He was on my list.
He said on the turn again.
A-Chain was on my list. You know that.
Yep.
AJ Brown was on my list, so I'll take the last guy on my list. Brock Bowers. I'm high. So you see, I'm okay on taking guys, these tight ends early. It's just, man, rewatching Brock Bowers' film. Oh, he is special. He's special. And there's nobody else that's going to catch the ball.
He's an elite tight end.
He's an elite receiver. I just if he stays healthy. I mean,
I don't want to pick him. All right.
Iggy says he needs a J break. I mean, I wish I could pass it to the screen to you.
Smell the screen.
Scratch and sniff screen. So Obi-Wan's got Cook and AJ Brown, which is a really strong build.
Yeah, that was a dumb pick.
Rice Olave is fun with Gibbs. I mean, dude, it's crazy seeing Drake London fall into the third.
You know what? It's the I don't know what they're doing with the quarterback position. It's a mess. Tua looks bad. He looks horrible.
DJ Moore.
We don't know. Yeah, DJ Moore. I love DJ Moore.
He's going way out, dude. I was getting him in like the 5th round. It's nice now in the 3rd.
He plays wide receiver, but I mean he could do it all. He could run the ball. A lot of Bears fans were upset that he didn't play hard. Like the guy would get hit and popped injured, he'd get right back up and drag his ass right back on the line and go again. I just didn't understand why they just didn't like him. I guess some people don't like the nice things they get.
Jeremiah Love now dropping to the 4th, and he was going in the 2nd round. That injury, people are still afraid of it. Where did Genty go?
I see
too soon, man. I just think it's too soon, and it's early 2nd or mid 2nd. I guess mid to late 2nd. I don't see the value.
And then you take CMC first, so you take 2 injured quarterbacks there. Or running back, sorry.
All right, I'm not going to wait as long on running back this time.
Yeah, Obi, I just think right now.
Yeah, I love DJ Moore, dude.
Josh Allen and DJ Moore is going to be really good. And I'm going to say it, even though I'm a Bears fan, Josh Allen is the best quarterback that DJ Moore is going to have. And he's going to take advantage of it.
Too. Cam Newton was really great too when Cam, he was kind of on the downspin from his career, but
you're right.
He was still that kind of quarterback, where he's going to run and throw the ball. So it's kind of like the same style. I think DJ Moore's best year will be this year, but you're gonna probably see this year. You're gonna see that explosive DJ Moore year in Carolina mixed with the first year he was with the Chicago. It'll be like that, but I think a little bit better.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. But I think it's like the same kind of style of quarterback. We all know Josh Allen's the best, but I think it's gonna be it'll be a similar. He'll be like, oh, this feels similar.
I think if the Bills, don't have any serious injuries or anything like that, I think they're going to win the Super Bowl.
They have to, dude.
Yeah. Nah, I can't take that guy. Yep, you're right, Coach. DJ Moore had a wash cam that couldn't throw down the field, but he could wear the best hats.
Damn it, Judkins just went right in front of me.
Well, I don't know.
I'll go with Dunze.
Rome.
I like Adams, dude. He's looking so good too. I liked Price there. I thought about Price.
I think the Rams are going to be a scoring machine because that defensive line is going to be doing a lot of 3 and outs, and they're gonna have the ball on the offensive side a lot. And you got me feeling like I'm at some like table, live music, drinking
I
some
love this
whiskey.
stuff, dude. It's just chill ass, like hip hop, jazzy music.
Yeah. See, I like all kinds of music, so I'm like, yeah, this is relaxing. I don't know.
We'll see. Ooh, it went out. All right, who went? Man, Stevenson would have been nice to get.
Yeah. So again, I see we got about 25 viewers. Hit that like and subscribe button. And check out all the shows from the Sports Affiliation. You'll enjoy it.
I think I'm gonna go less risky. I think I'm gonna go Jalen Warren. I think it's just less risky.
I could never.
I've just been grabbing a lot of Brooks lately, and I know that it's just so much more risk. I mean, there's the upside is higher probably with Brooks, but I just think the risk is higher too.
BTJ. You think this guy ever gets it together?
I don't know. I mean,
is it Trevor Lawrence? Is it him?
I don't think it's Trevor. I mean, technically, he just kind of went away when Liam Cohen came to town. You know?
That Duval. Oh, I kind of got no choice now.
Yeah, dude, the stack is dope. I mean, May is gonna be good too. I mean, I wouldn't be worried about that.
What do I need here? Ugh, gross. Tucker Kraft.
Gainwell went. Iggy, dude, he's playing my strategy. He just took a piss. You know, all wide receivers, and then he took his first running back and Gainwell. That's fun, dude.
Oh yeah. I mean, I like it. It's
really risky, dude, man. But if you can play smart and find some of these running backs, like you only have to have two. You literally only. I mean, you know, you need somebody to fill in on your bye weeks, but there's a different strategy you can play too. I know you can, if you wanted to, you could be like, all right, I'm looking for weeks where I can hit, and they're gonna just pay me out those weeks, and then I just cash out on that and just have a strategy of not winning the whole thing and just have a strategy of like just hitting on weeks.
Yeah.
I think there's different strategies. Oh shit.
And we are in round 7 of 20. Oh, yeah.
I'll go Wandell. I wanted Quentin. He went right. This dude that's right next to me, Menzabal, has kind of been grabbing guys I like. The Judkins, Brooks, and Johnson. I mean, I let Brooks go, but all great picks.
Obi, very strong so far. Very strong.
I like the Diggs pick. Oof. I sniped you. One day, I mean, he would have been, if Quentin was there, I would have took him. Right now I'm just kind of trying to get my share of Quentin Johnston because I don't have anything of him, and just watching him in the off season and kind of the preseason here, he's looked a lot better than he has in the past. But I think I'm trying to grab him more, but Wandell is somebody I just have so much of. So if Quentin was there, I would have took him, and then you would have had him. But
a couple years ago, JC would never have touched.
No, and I
Quentin
think what it
Johnson.
is some players just need time to develop. They have, you know, you can they flash and you see the flashes and you're like, yeah, that's gonna be great when he gets it together.
Yeah, he just couldn't hang on to the ball. He just kept dropping it.
Ooh, I almost went both running backs in Pittsburgh. I think we're gonna fade running back again.
Where am I gonna go? Let's see.
Ooh, what round are we in?
I believe 8.
I'm just gonna take Mike Washington here and get a running back in case. I don't think he lasts. I think people are starting to get onto him. I don't know if he would have came back to me in the 9th, especially in a 12 team.
I mean, it's a good pick, especially with the Genty injury.
I just think even if he gets 35% of the snaps, he'll be flex worthy. He'll have a game or two. All he has to do is break off. Like I said, it's best ball. All he has to do is break off for 1 touchdown. Like I think he had in this preseason, what did he play? 3 games and he had 6 yards per carry. That's fucking great.
But it's preseason.
Yeah, I get that. He's also a rookie, you know.
Yeah.
I kind of gets excited about that. I mean, he's got the build to be a good. I mean, he's got the build to be a starter. You know, he's a 4-3-3 running back. You know, he 6. I think he's 6'2", or I think they might label him at 6'1", but I know he's like 6'2", and it's like 225. So I mean, that's a starting running back build. He's got
be hard to tackle
speed.
a guy like that.
He's got breakaway speed. He's you see him, he can go right up the middle and find his holes, and he looks good. Go back and watch some of the film. He's fun to watch. He looks like a starting running back. I mean, people are like, well, he's a 4th round pick. Like, I'm telling you right now, if he went to a team like, I don't know, maybe the Titans, where he would have been the starter or would have been fighting for the starting job, like I think he would have been being picked, you know, here in the 8th round. You know, we'd be talking about him, you know, going around guys around Dowdle and, you know, Chikori, you know, Krosky, Mary, like you'd be thinking about something like that, you know, because he has that build, right? It's just the opportunity. Like he went to a team where they have like GT, you know.
Yeah. 6'1", 223.
Yeah, I mean he's got the build. All right, we're gonna pull the trigger on Chris Rodriguez.
Obi-Wan, J.K. Dobbins.
I thought about Dobbins too. I mean, Dobbins is probably going to get majority of the runs until he gets hurt, and there's nothing wrong with them doing that, right? He's just run him to the ground.
Yeah, because he's constantly getting injured.
Next year, it's him and it's Coleman and RJ Harvey, and I think that's a fun combo for the team.
Yeah, I love RJ Harvey.
Oh, we know you do. And I know there's a couple people that are starting to get on board. Yeah. Doesn't that feel good when you're like kind of on a guy for a long time, and then people start coming on board and you're like, oh, well, welcome aboard. I've only been talking about him since, you know. That's how I feel with Malik Willis. Like people are starting to talk about him. I'm like, oh, okay. Where were you?
I don't know. From what I've seen, what he played with the Packers, yes, he can obviously run an offense. He's got to stay healthy. He's one of those quarterbacks that likes to run, and he's got to stay healthy. If he could do that, then the Dolphins are in business.
They just traded away Quinnen Ewers, which is the backup quarterback. I mean, I don't know what that says to you. Does that say that, you know, they are good?
No, it says they're all in.
Right?
Yep.
I mean, to me, it kind of does.
Oh,
we'll take likely.
Oh, I thought you were looking at something else. I was like, what's he looking at?
I was looking at I was looking at players.
Jackson Dart is another one. I'm scared to draft him too because he runs reckless too. He doesn't protect himself.
I thought about Kittle, but he's really good, dude. But he's not always great for fantasy. He's just so good at blocking, and they use him like in the run game, so like they just intentionally put him out there to run block, like just like run in front of the running back and can block the fucking shit for him. All right, so here's my team name. If you can get Scattaboo and Jackson Dart on the team, you have to name your team 2 heads, 1 brain. 2 heads.
Half a brain.
Yeah, maybe they don't. Yeah, you're right.
Half a brain. Iggy, you're up. Aaron Jones again.
There's something about likely I just like because I don't know. There's so many targets that are open, right? We saw Bellinger leave and Wandell leave. I mean, Bellinger didn't get a lot of targets, but Wandell did. Was it 140 or something like that? It was insane.
Dart is a concussion. Yes.
I know Wandell will be back to get some of them. And, they got Malachi Fields now.
Just because they got Harbaugh in New York now, I just don't see how that team's going to succeed. I don't see them being that good.
Juwan Johnson. I was just thinking about him because I wanted to take Tyler Shook and then get Juwan.
That's your guy.
Dude, I like Shook, man. He looked fun at the end of the year, and I think he looks poised. It really sucks that Tyson got hurt, but what does he come back? Week 6, 7, or 8? Like, he'll be ready to go, like, fully, I guess. Fully.
We got a quarterback run.
Oh, nice. I started one. Ooh, I like Malik Willis. We were talking about him, and he goes.
Yep, right after you made the pick.
Yeah, I like Malik Willis, dude. I think he's going to be fun. It's just if you want to watch a fun game, dude, just go watch him versus the Ravens last year, and he went 18 for 21 on passing. He had 135% passer rating. Like he fucking he had 2 rushing touchdowns. I think he was only 60 something yards. I think 9 attempts. He had 200 was it 200? I know he had a total of 300 and something yards, so it was like 260 something passing yards. A touchdown. I know Christian Watson had a 112-yard game and a touchdown. Like this was, none of the running backs even had a decent game because they were both played like crap. And that was the end of the year. Jacobs wasn't doing well.
Bryce Lance season?
I'll take Andrews too, Mandrews. Him and Bowers have the same bye week though. Damn, that sucks.
Coach says everyone went off versus the Ravens defense last year.
That's fine.
I think that window closed for the Ravens.
For what?
To win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold going this low. The Super Bowl winning quarterback who went off offensively, and look at how far down he got drafted.
It's just because he's not a great fantasy quarterback. He has his weeks, but he's just not. Who else on that team has tell me what other player on that team is great, right? Who else is consistently great on that team? Barner has his weeks, I guess. Who else?
No, they lost. Yeah, my dog decided to jump up.
It's just they don't really. So it's like he doesn't. They won because they had their running game's great. They had the best defense in the NFL. They had one of the best kickers in the NFL. defense and kickers, they win championships. And, Sam Darnold did good enough. And, he still threw some of the most interceptions in the NFL. And it's, but you have, JSN, who was just crazy after the catch. It's.
Yes. Yeah. This unbelievable what he did last season. I mean, who would have thought they got rid of DK Metcalf and they got better? I was taking one of the two Andrews or Ferg. With having Flowers, I went Ferg. Third best defense in the NFL.
I was hoping Tyson made it back to me, but it is what it is.
Texans and Broncos were better. Texans need a quarterback. If you're new to this show,
third best defense in the NFL. They were still really good.
If you are new to watching this show, please hit that like and subscribe, and make sure you check out all the other shows by the Sports Affiliation.
Yeah, Carla will be back on Wednesday starting the 16th of September. I think her and Doug Orth are going to have a show together to start off her shows back.
Nice. I don't know, Coach.
Dude, Shaheed is good.
Could have been worse. I just don't like my team. And start over. It's all right, I guess. We're on it. Too late now.
All right, let's see where we're at.
Go lay down. Go, Petey. Go lay down.
Let's go Caleb Douglas.
Men's ball is up.
So I think here now, I I like my receivers, but now I gotta kind of dig deep and find some guys here that feel safe.
So I'm debating if I should put that video that you made of me on X because it's hilarious.
It's funny.
I love it. I was laughing my ass off. Like, yeah, this is funny. Good. Yeah.
You look good in that suit.
Yeah, I sure do. It always feels good when you put on a new suit.
Shoes are ordered.
Woo.
I gotta get our ties ordered. I gotta get my best man's tux ordered. Shit's expensive, but we're all gonna look clean as hell, dude. I'm wearing a bolo tie.
Are you?
Hell yeah. I think I'm gonna get a belt buckle to match too. I'm gonna wear Tiger's Eye.
Nice. Woof.
All right, let's see what else is here. I should probably try to find another receiver, and then maybe we can go running back.
Schultz, I already took him.
Some of these like deep fun guys are kind of gone. Because now all the people who like weren't drafting all year are now like hearing about players and they're taking them earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
I'll take Ted Hurst, I guess.
Actually, not really. I'm not sorry. That's called snipe, isn't it? I needed a tight end at that moment.
So I might just go. I don't know. Maybe my last pick, I'll do a tight end. Man, these went really quick tonight.
Yeah.
We almost got 2 done in an hour.
We usually do it 1.
Yeah, they are flying tonight.
We're playing with con
I'm
man.
not loving this team either, but I think we're gonna find some guys down here that we can just plug in.
Absolutely, Primo. Absolutely.
I mean, fuck, I don't mind. We could jump in another one if we want to. I might. You don't have to, but I might.
Yeah, I gotta take time out.
Yeah, you're good. I might jump in another one.
I had to eat. I ain't ate all day.
Oh, we had the draft today, so I ate. We had brats. I brought some baked beans from the butcher, and I brought some meat sticks from the butcher, and then we had like pizza and what else was there? Chips and all sorts of shit. It was pretty good.
You know, I need you to pick me up some of that beer that we were drinking at the expo that you brought.
Which one?
It was like green can, I think.
Green can.
Yeah. Once we're done, I'll look it up. I got a picture of it. Can I take a picture of it?
Green can.
Man, I don't know if it had alcohol and THC in it.
No, they can't have both. It's illegal.
Oh, okay. Then no. Then it was just a beer. Then it was really good.
What flavor was it? Like just like.
I think it was like a lime.
I don't know. Could have been a specialty. Could have been a specialty beer that they don't have anymore either, too. So I don't know. You'd have to find it and show me.
Yeah, you brought a bunch of different ones, but that one was I was like, yeah. When I was making all that noise, making a sandwich when you guys were trying to sleep.
You're fucking funny, dude.
Oh man, let's see.
I think we're gonna get a place to stay at this next year.
Oh gosh, this is just in case.
Dang, Iggy, you took my next pick, Justice Hill. That's such a good pick. Damn, man, I hate you. We can't be friends anymore.
All right. I think it's something brewing. Death by Lines.
You have to send me a picture. You guys, I can't see that.
All right. Oh, back to the draft.
Tank Dell. I was so high on him until they're like, he's not ready yet. I'm like, oh, how can he not be ready?
Iggy said he's down for another.
Hell yeah. Well, you can go eat, and you can come back and sit here and eat in front of us.
You want to watch me chew?
Some people are into that. Some people are into that, dude.
Okay, all right.
Yes, Obi-Wan, I've sniped you again. I mean, I needed a third guy just in case. I mean, Cam Ward's not anything to write home for. I might rethink the in these rooms tonight have been really relentless with like I might re-strategize taking the early tight end because I did it twice and I don't love my team. So I might try one more different strategy. Yeah, see, coach says he's into it. He's into watching people eat.
That's interesting.
Some dude, I'm telling you, some people have YouTubes where they just sit and eat, and people will sit and watch because they are freaks, and I'm all for it.
So you're saying I should start an OnlyFans where I just eat?
You might make money, dude. Especially because you got a beard. People like the crumbs, the crumbs in your beard. You know, the crumbs in your beard. People might be into it.
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
What do you think about Bryce Lance? Is he any good, Coach? Bryce Lance. Tight ends. Who's here? Let's take Waller. I don't have any Waller yet. I'll take some Waller. Is that Trey Lance's like brother? If anybody would know, it's him. Coach would know. He said this show should be called Pete Eats.
Oh boy, you got me all nervous now. I'm sweating.
I don't know, dude. Maybe you should try to just eat things that are potatoes and call it Pete's Potatoes.
What the? Where do you guys get this stuff? Holy moly!
Is that Trey Lance's brother? Yeah, I knew he would know.
Who?
Bryce Lance.
Bryce Lance?
Yeah. He would just take him like later in drafts. I only asked because it would just be a stack with Shook, but
all right, here we go.
I don't think it really pans out. It's just like I think it's just a swing and just hope just because of the stack, that's it.
I mean, somebody's got him.
I wouldn't draft him any other way. It's just with the stack, that's it for me.
Or petites. He said, "Oh, petites."
Or petites. Yeah, you could call it Pete Teats and call it because it looks like Pete. I like Claiborne, dude. I think I'm just drafting him late because he looks really fun out there. He looks explosive, and I just am not a Jordan Mason guy. I think he's a jag.
Just a guy. Just a guy.
Dude. Demario Douglas.
I would never. Oh, no, not that guy. That's not the guy I want. Oh, man. It's not working. Who's really tiny? Lance?
What do you say?
You're up. They said Lance is really tiny.
That's all right. We'll take him. I don't. There's probably not any upside to it, but maybe there is. All right, last round. I'm gonna take a running back. Where does Kareem Hunt end up? Is he gonna if Jacobs goes away? Is Kareem Hunt called into Green Bay to save the day?
Yeah, you have to, right?
I mean, well, I don't know why not. I still think he's got a little bit of juice left in him.
I mean, who else they got? Marshawn Lynch? Not Lynch.
Marshawn Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Lloyd's got the build and talent,
but he fumbles.
Yeah, and he has injury issues. But who else? There's some other guy that's there too. Oh, he's talking about Claiborne. Yeah, Claiborne's tiny, but I don't know. He's fun to watch. Who do we want at running back?
Five away. Let's go. Wait. Oh, shit.
I'll take Jordan James last pick. If Kalon Black doesn't become the guy, because Jordan James has flashed with San Francisco, so he's like Chris Brooks. I just took Jordan James. If McCaffrey gets hurt, they're fighting for whoever's going to be, and then the next guy always gets hurt behind him. So it is what it is. There'll be a carousel of guys there.
I'm getting there. All right, we're just gonna go with Hutch.
We're here. You might as well, if you want to. We are going to join the next best ball, $5. It's just starting to fill up, so jump in it. I love this, dude. These are filling quick, and they're drafting quick. Yeah, dude, I like that. I might just start drafting them in the last round and just saying F it. I like but if I get shook, I'll take them in like the 19th or whatever. But I don't mind taking the risk.
All right. Well,
he says Kalon Black sucks. Yeah. Well, then Jordan James is a great pick in the last round. All right. Let's see here. All right, I jumped into the next $5. We'll talk about teams here real quick while we're waiting for that to fill. All right, we'll look at Obi-Wan's team since he drafted in here with us. Or I shouldn't assume he or she, but I'm going to assume he. Obi-Wan in here. Drake May, Malik Willis, Carson Beck. Dude, I love Malik Willis, and I think Drake May, Malik Willis alone, them together could be amazing. Carson Beck, dude. I mean, he could be the guy that comes in, and Brissett just cannot be anything. But Brissett, he's still, I mean, if you're really that team, do you want to go and win games, or do you just want to be, like, competitive? Right? I think you're still, like, I don't know if really Beck is the guy. Is he? I mean, I guess you can start him to see if he's the guy, I guess. But do you want to start getting wins, right? And then you fall a little further and you can't get your quarterback because if he's not that guy, I don't
exactly.
Know. It's a weird situation. Yeah, I'm in the next one, Iggy. Hop in the next one.
Hey, by the way, Obi said he drafted with us at the Scott Fish.
Oh, really? Are you? I wonder if you're in our league too. You probably are, because then you're. I bet you are. No, it's a good dart throw. It's just a weird situation. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. Like, if you're in that situation, it's like, I think you're trying to get reps for your young players because there's still a lot of young players on that team. So you're getting reps for them. And I know you're not technically wasting, you're not thinking, hey, we're intentionally trying to not win, but you're like, you're not going to win, right? And the team is not there yet, and you don't have a starting quarterback. I mean, I don't think that I really don't think he's that good. I mean, he's good. I don't think he ends up turning into like a Tyler Shook. I mean, I think in that situation, like, you just got your young running back, right? You have a young tight end, you have a young receiver. I mean, I think it's a good, smart idea. I mean, maybe you can see what Beck is, and he could be like your, I don't know, bridge quarterback, right? I guess. And then maybe 1 year, and then you let your one quarterback just sit for the year and you train him like you want to or whatever. But I think that's the smartest strategy. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not an NFL coach or a GM or an owner, like, what's the real strategy? So I don't know. Yeah, I get that, the national championships and shit, but we were also, the one thing that I was talking about, I went back and did research. I went back 50 years and looked 50 years, and like, to find an actual successful, like, quarterbacks in the NFL that like won a national championship, like national championship winning quarterbacks, there's only really, I think we said 5 that actually finished, that were, like, I would say, great quarterbacks, and really in the last 20 years, there's only been 4. So it's like it's crazy to think that it's like look at JJ McCarthy, right?
Yep.
Not good. Like AJ McCarron, right? He played, they won with Alabama. Like a lot of the guys that end up winning national championships, end up becoming like backup quarterbacks. But like I don't know. I get a little worried.
Winning a national championship doesn't always mean you're gonna do well in the NFL.
I think this is a strong team. I mean, I think your 3 receivers here are strong. I worry about Golden, but there's so many targets that opened up there. Naylor could be the guy. I mean, you don't know who's going to be the guy there. Naylor could be the guy. McMillan's great, just the injury, and Chris Bell. I mean, he's looking really good. Loveland, Ferguson. I mean, these 2 right here are nice and strong. Mayer, dude. I think too. That's the thing is like I think Mayer ends up getting a lot really involved too. We got to remember he was highly touted when he came into the NFL and he was really good. And then they're just like, all right, we're just going to draft another great tight end. So I mean, it's still like an option, right? They're like, all right, we're just going to run 2 tight ends, and why not? If nobody else can be a successful wide receiver, let's just run 2 tight ends, and we have 2 big guys that we can throw the ball to. And then one guy can block if we need a guy to block. And, I don't know. It's just, I think could be a smart technique. And Mayer's good.
All right.
I think it's a weird situation for the Cardinals, dude. I think it's just a weird situation.
Well, I'm gonna go eat. I'm calling it, and love you, brother. And I think before the season starts, we got some more drafting to do on drafters, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do more.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right, everybody. Obi, Coach, Primo. Talk to you guys later.
Love you, dude. Peace. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna move my face over. I guess it really doesn't matter. All right, we got 1 spot left in the $5 drafters. I gotta finish this. Got some THC drinks. This is like a grape ape. I don't know if anybody's ever had the alcohol drink grape ape, but it pretty much tastes like that, but it's THC. I'm probably gonna have a dreamsicle next. Some of the breweries out here are doing it right with the THC drinks, man. And it's smart too, because it's a big, I wouldn't even really call it a fad, but there's a lot of people out here, like even my brother-in-law used to drink, dude. He would drink like a case, like a 24 pack of Coors Light. He would drink that in like 3 days. Like he was a drinker, and like he hasn't drank in like 5 months. So I think it's like I don't know if it's a fad. I wouldn't really call it that, but like where people are just not drinking as much anymore. So it's kind of sweet to have like an alternative. Where am I at? All right, now I'm at the 9. Iggy's at the 6. So we're all been in different spots. Let's see. Where is... Oh, 2 Mules is in here. What's up, dude? Who else is in here? Obi-Wan missed it. He didn't jump in. That's all right, Coach. We're gonna keep, like I said, we're gonna keep doing it. I hope you use, like I said, I hope you use the promo code so you can get matched. We're gonna probably do not tomorrow because my lady has a full day off tomorrow, so we're gonna probably be doing stuff around the house after we go to the fair. But Monday we're going to be doing it. And I think we're going to be on Restream. So we're going to try out the new platform, the new streaming platform. All right, let's see here. Two Mules, yes. See if he can come hang out with in the YouTube. We drafted a lot with him last year. I know in a little bit in the offseason here too. We started early drafting, but I didn't draft as much best ball as I did last year. I did draft. I mean, I drafted like 6 or 7 IDP best ball leagues this year, which is fun. All right, who are we gonna get here? All right, sweet. I don't have any really James Cook, so I want to get a little taste of him this year. So a lot of people are very high on him. JSN, man, he's kind of falling a little bit here. Dude, Amon Ra is going real high. I like to see that because in Scott Fishbowl, I got him in the second round. Having him and Gibbs together is going to be fucking really fun. I play against Pete in week 1. Stoked about that. Two Mules, what's up, dude? Coach J said he joined a slow one. All right, you're gonna have to when we go live in the next one. I mean, if you want to hop on the live with us and talk about it, dude, I love talking ball with you. So you and me used to do basketball shows all the fucking time together. Yeah, it's a pretty good combo too. Bijan and Lamb is gonna be pretty crazy. All right, I got 2 guys loaded up here. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can pass on. I really, really want A-Chain. I just don't know if I can. I don't have any either. Chase Brown, I'm gonna do it. I really love A-Chain, but I don't have any Chase Brown, and I'm gonna take the shot on it in this draft. It's going to be a little bit different because these are guys that I don't have a lot of shares of. James Cook and Chase Brown, and I know that Iggy is very high on Chase Brown. All right, where's Two Mules? Yeah, coach said he loves Chase Brown. It's just like I don't really think who's back there in the backfield to compete with him, right? P. Ryan still, and who else? Two Mules here. Let's see where he goes. Genty, man, I'm just so off of him. I can't, dude. I'm just so nervous. We'll see what happens. I think if you take Genty that early, you have to just take what you have to take. You make sure you guaranteedly get Washington, and you might have to take him early, like 8th, 7th, 6th, even. It just makes me nervous. Is the music like a perfect? Is it like the good volume? Is it too loud or is it not loud enough? You guys let me know. I kind of want to know where we're at on that so I can know where to put it when we always come on here. Yeah, dude, building from the middle it's kind of it's fun sometimes because you can get some nice stuff like that, dude. Like JSN, Henry, or like dude McCaffrey, A-Chain that could be so strong. All right, we're not gonna go early tight end again this time, even though it's really or Josh Allen. Like Josh Allen here is it's just so tempting. Somebody please take him in front of me. Coach, who do you like more, Lab McConkey or Jalen Waddle this year? Or T. Higgins? There's 3 there. I mean, or DJ Moore. There's 4. Because I like them all. Dude, Swift is just climbing in drafts. It was crazy. It was like a 5th round pick. Yeah, Josh Allen's just such good value. He said Lad. All right, I'm going to do it for you. We're going to do this kind of draft for you. He said Sutton over Waddle all day. All right, this is definitely a different build because I went RB in this one, so it's like my other ones were, you know, I had maybe one strong RB or not even a strong RB. So this is a lot different. Two strong RBs right at the beginning, and then we're just gonna try to build. Now get our receivers. No, why would you even show up on my screen ever? All right, I should be able to get one of the three guys I have lined up, and now I should definitely be able to get them. We're gonna get an auto draft here. Nope. All right, I'm gonna take T Higgins. I kind of left somebody here for Iggy, so maybe he can get the stack. Hopefully he falls to him. I'm really hoping. I don't know because he's next on the list. We'll see. Damn it, dude, that sucks. I would really love for you to get that. Tet's there, dude. I like that pick though. If you can get Tech McMillan there, it's nice. I took Swift. Yeah, I think it's a good start. Yeah, dude, that sucks, bro. It's crazy to see Swift going this high, but I think the value is there, especially with Monangai getting hurt. I love Swift, dude. I've been high on him all year. Yeah, I like that too, Iggy. That's smart. You know who else I think is smart, dude? I think in the last round you can get like Dawson Knox because we do see Kincaid getting a little banged up from time to time, and I think when Kincaid gets hurt, you see Knox like have a big game. It's kind of like a free player at the end. I know it's using up another roster spot for two guys, like two of the same tight end, but I don't know. It's like, you know, you're still getting value because Josh Allen's going to throw the ball to one of the tight ends. Not Keon Coleman. What about Skylar Bell, dude? What about Skylar Bell? You can take him in the last round too. All right, coach. Do we want to go Judkins or Price? Judkins or Price? Judkins or Price? You tell me. Judkins or Price? Judkins or Price? All right, we'll go Price. All right, I got strong 3 running backs from now, and I think we're going to go wide receiver and just grab the best available here. Probably won't be there. I don't mind getting him now. I think we're kind of far enough down to where maybe I can grab him and be fine. Never mind. Do you like Tate this year? Coach, do you like Carnell Tate? He said no. What about Marvin Harrison? Do you like him? Because he's still sitting there, and I think here in this round, the 6th round, I think it's good value. I think we're gonna take Marvin Harrison. He said no. It's too late. Damn it. I couldn't get him in time. We got Marvin Harrison. I don't care. I don't love everything here. I could have gone quarterback, which would have been smart. Yeah, I could have gone Godwin, but I tried clicking on him and I couldn't get him in time. We waited too long. 30. I wish they had a 45-second timer. I think it would be perfect. Two Mules said nice start. Let's see what Two Mules got going on. Nakua, Genti, Javonta, Tet. Got the Williams brothers, Warren. Yeah, I know I should have taken Burrow. It is what it is. I saw that later and oh well. Can't go back. Quentin Johnston, damn, he's gone. Yeah, not great. I should have gone Burrow, but fucking is what it is. Yeah, me neither. I like it too, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, I like Wandell. I don't mind Herbert either. Tucker Kraft is gone. I knew Iggy would take him. Yeah, I don't hate Herbert either. I think we're gonna do Herbert. I like Trevor too a lot, but I think we take Herbie. Caleb already went. I'm just gonna take Herbie and get the stack with Ladd, and then hopefully his crush and love and fascination doesn't affect him. But he did have a fumble the other day, which I didn't really like to see. But then came back and threw a 65-yard bomb. What about Stephon Diggs here? You like Stephon Diggs or Stribling? I like Stribling. You like Sutton here too? We can get Sutton. I don't mind getting Sutton. We can get Sutton here if you like him. He said nope to Diggs, nope to Stribling. I think we can do Sutton. If you like Sutton, we can do Sutton. Otherwise, there's Pitts down here if you want to do Putton. Oh, he said Sutton is Bay. See, I think Herbert was kind of a good pick there. Get the stack. All right, we'll take Sutton here. All right, I'm gonna get another of these drinks. Kind of look on the list and get an idea of who you want next. Let's see. It'll kind of be like, I guess, down here. Not much. I mean, we can grab our tight end, I guess, down here if you want a tight end. There's a guy there I see I like. We'll see if he's there. Comes back. Let's see, where are we? He said this middle draft sucks. He said maybe draft. All right, we can do that. Laporta goes. I mean, there's still a tight end here I really like. We don't have one yet, so we'll see where we're at. He said, all right, if you don't think so. All right, yeah, I mean, I do too. All right, I feel you. Well, I'll let you help me build this one. Okay, Pitts went, so that was the guy I was looking at. Stribling went. All right. Michelada. Yeah, Pitts is a good pick. All right, well, we'll go Bo Nix here, and we'll just get the double stack on quarterback. He said Chubba Wubba Hubbard. The bubble gum. All right, let's see. Either a running back or receiver. Let's see what we got here. I don't mind Pittman. Dobbs. Pierce now is kind of back. Jalen Coker, we love. We got Mike Washington sitting here, which I think we're going to take anyways, just because I like the upside of that. And then I think from there on, we'll probably grab receivers. I just like the value, dude. 10th round, Mike Washington is so good. He said Jacoby Myers. Yeah, maybe if he's there on the way back. Iggy's in here, though. There's still players I like down here. There's a lot of – there's like – I still like Rashid Shaheed. The King likes him. He thinks he's going to get a lot of play this year in Seattle. He thinks the opportunity of him now finally playing that season with them and like get a lot of off-season training and playing with Darnold. Yeah, I don't mind that. Let's see here. I know our guy Iggy likes a couple of players here, so we won't talk about them. I don't mind that strategy. We can do that. We can fade a little wide receiver and come back later and just grab a couple guys in the back. I mean, we got McConkey, Higgins. You don't like here. I don't mind the receivers we have. We can find some a little later here and go with your other strategy that you like. I figured that Iggy would go Jalen Coker. That is his guy. You might get your guy here still. Hey, I'll take I'll take Jacoby Myers here for you. Just for you, brother. Like I said, it's kind of different draft for me. I don't. He said Myers steal. Coker is a great pick here in the 11th. All right. Yeah, Andrews and Jawan Johnson are still there, so you can pick which one you want because they're both kind of next to each other. So either Andrews or Jawan Johnson. It's really your choice. All right, we'll take Andrews. There goes Shaheed. I like Shaheed. All right, Kyle or Keenan Allen. Mark Andrews. All right, our first tight end in the 12th round, so that's completely different than our last two drafts. Yeah, I like this team. Herbert, Nix, Cook, Brown, Price, Washington, McConkey, Higgins, Harrison, Sutton, Myers. Okay, this is a fun team. Jawan Johnson, great pick. I know Iggy loves him too. One of his favorites in best ball. Woody Marks. Woody. I like Ferguson this year. T-Ferg. Yeah, I know you don't like the Harrison pick, but it is what it is. Could have had Burrow there. I still like our draft. Harrison will have a couple of weeks where it's just he'll get a couple of 18-point games and he might have to fill in for us. You never know. It is what it is. Tight ends. Let's see where we're at for tight ends. Chig is there. I like Chig. Strange is there. Oh, you like Dylan Sampson? We can get Dylan Sampson too. Let's see. I don't like TJ Hawkinson. AJ Barner, Dolchich. We're getting down here now. Kate Otten. I'm sure I don't Kate. We can go running back tight end if you want. He said Samson is Bay. All right, we'll go Samson and then we'll go if Chig is there, I'll take Chig. Otherwise, what do you think? Brenton Strange, Dalton Schultz. He said click on tight end. These are your top like 7. What do you think? I went down. But we can wait if we need to if we're down that far. Yeah, I like Gunnar Helm too, but we can wait then. What do you think of Chig Okonkwo? You don't like Chig in Washington? I mean, they just got Diggs, which is crazy, but Chig's I think he's gonna get his. I like Cyrus Allen here too. We can go Cyrus Allen. What do you think about Cyrus Allen? What do you think about Cyrus Allen? I think I like Cyrus. I'm just gonna put a star on him. He said, "Man, well, what else do you like here? I like. What about Trey Harris? Do you like Trey Harris?" Too late. Too late. I like Trey Harris too. Malik Washington I like, but I think you can wait around. I just would rather. I think I'd rather have like Caleb Doug. I like Malik a lot too. I've been high on him, but I just Chris Bell coming alive, which we thought he would, and Caleb coming alive. I don't know. The one thing that does suck is Mahomes just spreads the ball around. So, but it's like it is best ball. He just played in preseason and had a touchdown, though. You don't think Chris Bell still plays? You think they're just going to keep him out? All right, we need tight end. We should probably grab a couple here. We can grab another receiver, a receiver if you like, but we're going to start getting thinner at receiver. I mean, there's guys that are down here. I just think that we can grab a couple tight ends here these next 2 rounds. Unless you want to grab another quarterback. He said Helm. This is what's left at quarterback too. So I mean, our quarterbacks are Herbert and Nix, which is pretty solid. I don't know if you just want to run it with 2 and have no backup. But we'll take Helm, and then you can make whatever the next pick. I guess if you want to take quarterback, or if you want to take, I mean, Emmett Johnson's not a bad pick. We'll take Gunnar Helm, and then I'll let you. There goes Rodgers. So I mean, I don't know if you want to just wait and take one of these other guys at the end now, which is fine. He said show wide receiver. All right, we'll go slow. Hunter just went. My pick's coming up, though, so we got to. All right, what do you think? He said Bernard. Where's the fucking search? All right, I got him. Oh, here it is. Jeremy. Oh, he's so germy. Oh, I gotta grab something. I'll be right back. Listen to that jazz. All right, where are we at? Oh, we're on our way back. All right, what do we think? Maybe a tight end? He said show RB. He said these results suck. I don't mind Ted Hurst. I'm just gonna grab Waller. Not enough time. I'll grab him on the way back. Doesn't matter. We got five running backs. But I mean, I think they're strong, you know, like if Mike Washington's end up being up there. Here, I'll put the running backs up. But I got Noel there. Like Jordan James, we can grab him late. I mean, if you want James now, we can. Yeah, I'm going to take Noel. We took him. Yeah, I think in the middle is just kind of a weird build. You just kind of got to grab what's there. So I think we're set up receiver. We can grab probably let's see, we got 2 rounds left. So it's either a running back and a running back, or running back and a quarterback, or a running back and a tight end. So it's up to you. Do we just run 2 quarterbacks? Oh, yeah. I'm fine with that. If you want to grab another wide receiver. But then we should, you know, we got to decide, do we want to just run 2 quarterbacks? I'm good with it. I mean, I think Nix and Herbert are pretty solid. All right, running 2 QB. And then let's see, what do we want to do at running back? I know what we're going to do. So, I mean, this is kind of what's left. What do you think about, you know, Jalen Wright getting an opportunity? No, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. I think we do. Oh, yeah, that's not a bad pick either. We'll look once we get up here. Once we get past Iggy and 2 Mules, we'll look. Jordan, yeah, James is a good pick. All right, do you want to go running back first or wide receiver first? Running back or wide receiver first, just to make sure we get our guy. I mean, I don't think either one are going to picked, but Brooks. Where's the Q on here? Oh, right here. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what this is. This is the Coach and Chase and JC and Coach draft, bringing back the old school team. The COVID crew. Yeah, I like Traquan Thornton too, like a late pick. Thornton. Oh, this dude took Lance. He must be. We should have took Lance. All right, what do we got now? I think we're gonna take. Damn, Thornton went too. Now we're screwed. Now we don't got that. I don't know what we're gonna take now. I'm taking Beck. Jack Beck. That's who we took. You're probably like, that's a stupid pick. Too late. Time was too quick. They need some one of their receivers to show out. He said grr. It is what it is. Hopefully that means some people are listening in. Because we were talking about a couple of those guys and they went right when we were talking about them. Tolbert went. Yeah, Coach, we'll get you on here and we'll do a. I don't know, like I don't know if maybe even a daytime show would be good for you if you wanted to do a daytime draft. I'd be down for that 100%. If we want to do a daytime one and get a couple of people and just check out the daytime group of drafters and see what the builds are like during that that time of day. But this was a lot of fun. And we got to remember too, it's you can get that. He said I'm free after 3:30 most days. All right, we'll see what we can get going. Iggy said, I love having the Panthers and Ravens backfields this year because they both want to run the ball. Yeah, I don't mind that, dude. It's going to be a fun year, dude. We all drafted here. We had our live draft today, and I think everyone kind of left the draft kind of like feeling like, I don't know how I feel about the draft, like our draft this year. I think it just kind of felt, I don't know, it felt different. But I think it's just because people are just uncertain about certain players and things just have moved, especially in the last couple of weeks. I just feel like so many players have just moved up and down the draft boards. It's just been crazy. 11th spot in the slow draft. Rough. Have you gotten a pick yet? I know my fiance is on her way home, so we're gonna get out of here. Be on the lookout. I'm gonna be playing with our new platform. We're gonna be switching from StreamYard to Restream. StreamYard's just become too expensive, and they don't have great customer service. We've been using StreamYard for a long time, but so we're going to be switching, and I'm going to be playing that with that this weekend. Tomorrow, I know I'm going to be going to the State Fair with my fiance, but I know Monday I'll be probably playing around with that. But we're going to try to get some more drafters going throughout the week. Pete's going to be starting a new show coming up here. I'm going to have a meeting with him, and I just want you all to know that Andrew Loophole, he's going to be joining the crew, the TSA crew, and him and Pete are going to be doing a Bears focused show that'll be like fantasy football oriented, so that'll be kind of fun. Carla will be back on Wednesdays starting September 16th. We absolutely love her show. I mean, she brings the heat. So if you're looking for some fun interview shows, she interviews a lot of people in the industry, which is she absolutely crushes it. She gets the people to absolutely open up, and it's an hour to an hour 15 minutes usually of her just getting people to open up, and it's an amazing show. Thursday checkdown, man. Thursday checkdown is going to be, or it is, it's been going on. I think they're over 200 shows. I mean, they've been cruising. It's been a change of faces here and there on the show, but Greg Kellogg, he's been crushing it over on that show, and he's had it going for a long time. And now him and Rick and Mace are crushing it over there. So they're going to have a show coming up here during the season called Pros and Joes, where they bring on like a pro, so like an analyst in the industry, and then a Joe, like just a player, or somebody that's just kind of getting in the industry. And it's kind of a fun show, and it's an hour before the kickoff, so you get a little bit of you can get your questions in too. So if you have any start sit questions or anything like that before the show or before the game start on Thursday, it's kind of a nice show to jump on and get your questions answered, or he even gets some advice. Greg Kellogg is a fantasy football Hall of Famer. Him and our guy Scott Engel went into the Hall of Fame with Matthew Berry, so it's a good group there. So I like to listen to a lot of things that Greg says, and Mace is amazing, and Rick is absolutely amazing too. So it's good to try and listen to what they got going on right before Thursday's game. We're going to be doing some watch parties too. So once the season starts, Thursdays, we might be doing some Thursday watch parties, and I know Iggy likes to hop in on Monday, and he likes to do some exercises and stuff like that. It's kind of fun. And he'll be doing a lot of his FF7s envelopes that he likes to get going for the flyer that he puts together for Kawasaki's disease. So he does that too. So we do that on Mondays and Thursdays. We'll do watch parties where we'll just kind of like hang out, and we'll talk about what's going on in fantasy, what's going on in the game, and we'll just chit chat, and we'll do whatever. Maybe we'll do some, like, I don't know, best ball for the next week. If it's on a Thursday, maybe we'll do a best ball, or whatever for the week, and just have some fun or just talk sports. Let's see here. What else do we got going on? Fridays, also Carla has a Zumba class that she teaches a class, or she has a show, and so it's like all Zumba oriented. So if anybody's into that, she has that show, and she teaches or talks to instructors in the industry, and it's a pretty cool show. It's a very in-depth. She's just so good at interviewing. Saturdays, I'm gonna start trying to get the Saturday show out. We're gonna start getting our shows also on Spotify. So if you just want to listen to them, we're going to start getting our shows on Spotify. But Saturdays, man, we got two killer guys on Saturdays. We just have to start getting there. They drop their show on our website, so make sure you go check out the website. It's all data oriented, for if you want to get in your betting, or picking up players, or who you want to start for DFS. It's like, but it's all data driven. The professor over there, and Dennis Michelson, they absolutely crush it. So we need to be getting their stuff also on Spotify, so you can listen to that. I'm trying to get that. They use They use Skype or what's the other one? Basically to like do their show. But I would like to get them on this doing it so we can do it live, because man, some of the information that they have is just, the knowledge that comes from them is insane. Like I said, it's all data driven. The professor was like a college professor, so like he's very, very in depth with that stuff. Let's see what else we got going on. We might be doing some stuff on Sunday mornings. I haven't decided yet. You have to get on the website though. Coach has been dropping a lot of stuff on there. So if you like baseball stuff, he's got baseball stuff going. I know he'll drop some stuff for basketball, and he also gets in depth stuff too. So other football stuff that's out there like UFL, and I don't know if he does CFL, but I know he does a bunch of different random stuff like that too. Just random sports, but he gets some bets out too. Check out he has a great YouTube, so check some of that stuff out that he has on there. He gets some DFS. He posts a lot of DFS stuff, especially for baseball right now. If you like that stuff, but he does a lot of the football stuff during the season, so make sure you check that out. It's on the website, on our website as well. He posts some of that stuff on our website, so sportsaffiliation.com. Check that out. I just want to make sure you guys get all this stuff. We're on TikTok, so if you like some goof, we have some fun. Like, I need to start posting again, but we got some of my guys up there. So some really in-depth stuff on some of the guys that we really like drafting this year. I just got some funny like fantasy football related like memes and stuff up there that I've been posting. It's just a fun channel, so get involved with that. We're over on X at the Sports Affiliate on X, at the Sports Affiliate over on TikTok. We have a Facebook. But like I said, we're trying to get our Spotify. We're going to start getting a Discord going because we got a couple of these leagues we did this year. And we want to start doing more of them next year. And we want to start building the kind of a little community here. And we do have swag. So affiliated swag, just go check that out. Just type that in on your over on Google, affiliated swag. I need to get more merch on there, but we're going to have a ton of merch. It's like, going to be fun, football oriented stuff. Like right now, I know we have a lot of stuff that's NFC North related, because we're going to be also doing black and blue Wednesdays during the season, during the days. We have an NFC North show that's going to be dropping called the Black and Blue Fantasy Football Show. I know my dog's probably going to bark here real quick. My fiance just got home, but we'll wrap this up. But the Black and Blue Fantasy Football Show is it's all based around the NFC North, and Iggy covers the Packers. Greg Kellogg, who I was just talking about, Fantasy Football Hall of Famer, he covers the Bears, and then I cover the Vikings, and then we have Andy Behrens who covers the Bears. Did I say the Lions is who Greg covers, but yeah, it's just going to be a fun show, and it's just like a 15-20 minute show that's just us talking about our teams that we love and hate at the same time. Me. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Just make sure you guys are checking out the shows. We got a lot of stuff coming up during the season, and we're going to be doing more of these best ball drafts. Make sure you get over on Drafters. If you're not on Drafters yet, sign up with our promo code. It's TSA, as in the Sports Affiliation, TSA, as in where you check in at, when you're at the airport. TSA bets, BETS, like you're betting. TSA bets. That's just one of our. That's just our code, because we do some betting stuff and stuff like that too. But we can do some of that on Drafters. But just hop on there. If you haven't got on there yet, they match you up to $100, and I would highly suggest it, because free money, playing on free money, everybody loves that. But I'm out of here. I'm JC. This is the Sports Affiliation, and this has been Drafters After Dark. Make sure you guys get subscribed and like the videos. Appreciate y'all, and much love. Have a great weekend. Peace out.